here I am in Turkey. So tomorrow I will go to the clinic and I will say, hi, I'm here for my treatment for my hair transplant. And I will take my hat out. Hi, my name is Raul Leon. I'm already in Australia. 1 week ago I was in Istanbul, Turkey doing my first hair transplant, and I cannot be happier than I am right now. And everyone knows Turkey, right? It's a beautiful tourist destination, the one with the balloons in the valley, the mosque. Also everyone know about the hair transplant in Turkey. So I decided to do with the best. And the best is the one with more experience. And I check. Turkey have the best surgeons in the world doing this. So there's so many clinics with so many competitive prices, but with high medical standard. So there's so many clinics also with an all-inclusive package, which will include the hotel, the transportation from the airport to the hotel 5-star, breakfast, the transportation every day to the clinic. So, and another important point to go to Turkey is the food. I love doner kebab. So I said, I want to try the best doner kebab in the world. And what is it? In Turkey. So the second reason, because I came here to Istanbul to try a doner kebab. Come on, man. Look at this. Look at this. Yo! Wow. I love it. Oh, yeah, spicy. But the thing is, I would recommend you to go 2 days before your hair transplant, so you will have enough time to enjoy the food in Turkey, because it's a bit spicy. And after the hair transplant, maybe you should avoid a bit the spicy. So I try. So I cannot resist myself being in Turkey and don't eat doner kebab, because I cannot eat the spicy, no? So I go to the doner kebab and I told him, can you give me one no spicy? So that's it. So I try, and the first bite was just veggies and bread. And the second bite was meat. And it's good. But it's like the one yesterday. It's not much different. No, this one's better. Yeah. Because not spicy. Hello, today is the day number 10. And look, it's already, the scalp is almost going to fall, okay? Tomorrow I will start with the shampoo, and this one will start coming out in 2-3 days, no more scalp, okay? So today I want to talk about why I decided to do with Sule Clinic, okay? So what I did is I check a lot in Google. I check the best clinic in Turkey. So I check and I compare the best 4 clinics in Turkey, no? What I saw is the one with higher score, the most reviews, and I check what the people say, what the review said, what the people like, what the people don't. I compare the prices between them. So, but on that moment I already know that I like Sule Clinic, no? But by the way, I send the inquiry to 4 of them to see what they said, what they will offer, how is it, no? So, and I confirm, I like Sule Clinic. From the first moment I talked with them, I was so impressed by how professional, and they answered all my questions and was perfect from the beginning. So what I did, I paid my deposit, I booked my ticket, and 3 months after I was in Turkey ready to do my hair. So now I will explain how was the process with them. So now we are ready here. Sule Clinic. Yeah, come on, man. So they draw the lines here, how will be the thing. So okay, but first I want to do a small summarize about what is a hair transplant, okay? But basically it's taking hair from the donor area and putting in the place you need. The donor area could be this around your head, in the back, or maybe if you need, they can take from your beard, okay? They take from here or this side in the back and here in the back, because my baldness was so high. So as you can see here in my photo, in my wedding, I was and look at me now. So depends how is your baldness, because I saw so many guys there that they just did only the front, maybe only here in the back, but me no, I did the whole. And I don't have enough donor area to fill up all the space. So I should do in 2 times. So first the most important here in the top, and later maybe they can fill up here in the back and make more strain the hair, okay? So now let's talk about the process when I already arrived there in Turkey, okay? So I took my flight from Sydney, Australia, Sunday, 6 a.m. and I arrived to Istanbul, Sunday, 6 p.m. Looks like 12 hours. No, was 22 hours in the plane, transferring in Dubai, but 22 hours flying. So I arrived there 6 p.m. and the driver of Sule Clinic, he picked me up in a beautiful van, so modern, so elegant, and he bring me to the hotel, a hotel 5-star hotel with breakfast included. Awesome, beautiful. So they told me already, after midnight, don't eat or drink anything, because the next day, Monday, will be the day of the surgery, you know? So he picked me up in the morning again, and he bring me to the clinic. The first impression when I saw the clinic was like, wow, so modern clinic, so clean, so organized, big staff team there. I was introduced to the team, and we have a small meeting to see how the day will go, and they explain me everything, okay? After them, I passed with the Dr. Sule, and she checked on me, how is my donor area, how is my baldness, how is, if I need a beard support, and yes, I need. So because yeah, I have such a high level of baldness, no? Remember the wedding. So she draw the lines, how will be, look at the lines, huh? Perfect, man, perfect. So I said, and she asked me if what I think, what do you think? I said, you are the professional, I trust you. So after them, the team check how is my blood pressure, how is my donor area, I mean the amount of hair that I have in my donor area, how is my pulse, everything, okay? In that moment, they may clear all my doubts before going to the surgery room, okay? I saw also the anesthetist to decide if I should have sedation or not, which I highly recommend, because it's 7 hours. I mean, mine was like 7 hours, and I didn't even notice. I remember that I noticed sometimes, I know that I was snoring. My hair transplant was 7 hours, okay? So I highly recommend sedation, you will not notice. They will wake you up at the middle of the thing to have lunch, to eat something, okay? So they took thousands of photos, videos to, I suppose, compare how is the before and after, or how is the thing recovering, or I suppose to. I need to say, when I was already in the surgery room, you can feel when you cross the door, like they know what they are doing. So I feel safe all the time with the surgeon and the team, because they really did such a great job. They put me anesthesia, local anesthesia, and the sedation was like oxygen, no? So I didn't notice. I was groggy and sleep. So then we already finished the hair transplant, and they put a bandage here in my head, in my donor area, because it will sweat the blood or whatever. So they put the bandage here around. They give me the medication, They make sure that I'm okay, they check everything, and they send me already to the hotel. Don! Look at me, Antonio Bandera! Yo! So that was the first night I slept with my neck pillow, which was a little bit not uncomfortable, but weird, no, I don't know, it's the first time. So I put blanket in the pillow of the hotel, 5-star hotel. I don't know if I make all dirt with blood, I don't know. So I covered everything, I put my neck pillow, and I don't know if because I was jet lagged or because of the anesthesia, but I slept well, and I woke up the next day at 6 a.m. So I already passed the first night. Look at this, still handsome. Wow, look at this boy. And now they will pick me up and I will go to the clinic to take out this one and clean and blah, blah. So the second day, I woke up and I go directly to the toilet to see myself, and I was, what? What a handsome boy, man! I was so excited. Honestly, it's the first time I woke up in the morning, I will brush my teeth and I see myself with hair. Last time was, what, 10, 15 years ago? So excited. So I start my medication already before they pick me up, and they bring me again to the clinic to check how is everything. So, and to take out my bandage already. And they check how it was. They explain me that everything was good, that I should take this medication like this medication like that. So, and they bring me early to the hotel. That day I was excited, tired, jet lag, not sure, but I just want to stay in the hotel, just relax and order a doner kebab to bring me to the room, because on that moment I wasn't really in the mood to go out to find a good place to have doner kebab, but I really want to eat a doner kebab. So I said to the reception, can you help me to order the best doner kebab in Turkey, in Istanbul? And the guys helped me and I ate my doner kebab. So the third day already, my face was like a balloon. My friends is calling me Humpty Dumpty, okay? So the third day, yes, I still excited, happy because, yeah, I have hair again. I was so excited. Yeah, but the face was like a balloon. And they bring me again to the clinic to wash my head, okay? To the first wash, to teach me how to do it, to late after then, when I come back here to Australia, to do by myself, no? They explain me how should be the recovery, because they did already their job. Now it's on me, okay? Now it's the one who need to take care of my hair, it's me. And they explain me how to take the medication, how to do it all, and all the time friendly, helpful. Such a good experience with Sule Clinic, really, thank you so much. So after then, they bring me again to the airport, and I took my flight again to Dubai and to Australia, and the end of my first trip to Turkey. The next will be in 8 months or 1 year. So now let's talk about the price. The price will depend on how is the level of your baldness, no? If you will need deer support, for example, will be extra money. How good is your donor area? But mine was around 2,500 US dollar, around. I saw many clinics cheaper, but honestly, I will not take the risk coming from Australia to go to Turkey and take the risk of have a disaster. So I went to the best, and I'm really happy that I choose Sule Clinic. So if you ever think like maybe I want to do a hair transplant, I will tell you why you should do it. The first and the most important is this one will make you younger. For example, yesterday my wife showed me a photo of 2 weeks before of my hair transplant and compare. Say, look, 2 weeks before and look now. Man, here you are like 70. And now you look like 25. No? 25? Almost. I'm so happy every morning when I'm going to the toilet and I'm seeing myself like, me? I have hair. The second reason is because it's safe and easy. It's just some needles taking hair from here and putting here. That's it. A little bit of local anesthesia and the recovery is soon. I arrived here on Thursday and Monday I was at work already. The third, this won't have permanent result. Sule Clinic, they send me a certificate of warranty. So my hair will grow healthy and strong as long as I follow the instruction before and after the surgery. In conclusion, losing hair can affect you physically and mentally. And having hair transplant will give you confidence and you will be a new person. With new hair, no, because it's the hair from here. But you will be a different person if you are bald like me before. How excited could be telling like, no, I'm going to the grocery, I need to buy shampoo. Or no, I need to book my appointment with the barber shop. I've never been in a barber shop in 20 years. If you are really interested in this one, so contact me and I will put you in contact with the guy who managed all my process from the beginning. So thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you in the grocery buying shampoo. See you. Bye bye. Look at me, I'm handsome now, look.